Very good morning, children. So today I just will discuss very short question and answers. One is for math question, and the other one is also a 2 marks question. Just will discuss about this. Already you have written notes on this. Distinguish between asexual and sexual reproduction. And the important question is, why is vegetative reproduction also considered as a type of asexual reproduction? So now coming to the differences between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, a single individual is capable to produce offsprings. That we know, because both the gametes are present in only one type of organs. And coming to the sexual reproduction, two individuals are involved in producing offsprings. And in asexual reproduction, there is no union of gametes. Whereas in a sexual reproduction, male gamete fuses with female gamete. Asexual reproduction, the produced offsprings are identical to one another and to their parents also. And in sexual reproduction, offsprings are not identical to one another and also to their parents. So very easy, of course, the differences. The first one is a single individual is involved in to produce the offsprings in asexual reproduction, and there is no union of gametes we can see in asexual reproduction, and the offsprings which are produced are identical to their parents and even to one another. Whereas coming to sexual reproduction, two individuals are involved to produce the offsprings, that is male gametes and female gametes, they fuse together, and here the offsprings are not identical to one another and of course to the parents also. Now, why this vegetative reproduction also considered as a type of asexual reproduction? During vegetative reproduction, single parent is involved and no union of gametes occur. Vegetative propagules of single parent are capable of giving rise to new offsprings. So this is why vegetative reproduction is also considered as a type of asexual reproduction. Okay, I think you got the answer. And the next very easy question, that is, we have to identify each part in a flowering plant and we have to write whether it is haploid or diploid. So what are the parts you can say? That is ovary, egg, anther, pollen, male gamete, zygote, antipodal, megaspore, mother cell. And coming to the whether it is haploid or diploid, ovary is diploid and anther is diploid, egg is haploid, pollen is also a haploid, male gamete is haploid and zygote is diploid, antipodal is haploid and megaspore, mother cell is also a diploid. Okay, so these are the various different flowering plants, and we have given whether it is haploid or diploid. Okay, so these are the various parts. Thank you.